shout out to the winning mat before we even start, but you know, I see you. So it's supposed to be Jaden, right? All right.
You say.
You say.
And I don't know who that guy's supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
No, nobody that matters. Side characters.
But you won this winning mat, bro.
Yep.
And shout out to you. You played Unchained.
Unchained. Still playing this deck because it's one of the better decks of the format.
Alrighty, let's get into it.
Alright, so start off, play 3 Shavar, quick effect in hand, top cards. Best card on the deck, the card makes this whole deck just go. And then when it's sent to the graveyard, doesn't matter how it gets there, it just floats a trap and then just keeps you vibing.
As long as you get there.
As long as you get there. After that, we are on 3 Ruha. Dropped.
That's one.
He dropped one. I dropped him. 3 Ruha, the secondary heart and soul of the deck. The man just pops cards and then summons himself and then he just vibes. And then you're fiend locked when you do it, but your whole deck's fiend, so you don't care.
Yeah. You're gonna get there anyway.
Yep. On to the one-ofs. For the twins, we got these two. They're both soft bricks to draw. And they kind of suck, but thankfully when the twins themselves are popped, they can float out of hand too, so you can kind of get your way out of it. I actually OTK'd BJ today because I specifically drew this card, which is super funny. We love resetting trap cards too. Pink cards go burr. One of the worst one-ofs, but still good. Shane. I summoned him out of hand numerous times and then just pop cards. And it's super funny.
Usually leads to a lot of damage on board.
Yes, it leads to a lot of damage on board. Yeah. It used to be you can only get like 75. Now you can get well over 10k and just kill your opponent so effortlessly with this card. Just a one of. You don't care if that one gets banished. The best dog in the deck that is like just barely behind the other one. This guy does an insane amount of stuff. He pops back row non-targeting, so they have to respond to him the moment he triggers or they just lose back row. Like he outs floodgates, he just doesn't. If your opponent tries to Ibly lock you and you hard draw this, oh hey look, it's not a brick. Tribute over the Ibly. I actually have done that before because I don't play the card out into my extra.
So it's not as bricky as everybody
Not as bricky as everybody seems. Every time I've been Ibly locked, I drew this card every time and then I just tribute over the Ibly and then start playing. It's insane.
Luck. Well, it worked for you. That's all that matters.
I had a DD Crow today, and it hurt. It hurt so much. If this card gets DD Crowed, it is the worst feeling ever because you have no more recursion and your grind game suffers heavily. And then the honorary twin, the 4th twin in my opinion, Tour Guide and her pet Rhino. This card, 1-card combo, ends you on the smallest inboard you've ever seen, but the most threatening inboard in the game. QCRs, love this girl. We're gonna give me some ultis here soon. Real ultis. On to hand traps, I'm playing 9 hand traps. Last time I did a deck profile for this deck, I wasn't playing any hand traps, I was just playing board breakers. And for today, I decided to play hand traps. So standard 3 Ash, 3 Nib, 3 Imperm, can't go wrong with these. I drew this card numerous times today. Didn't really draw this a whole lot, surprisingly. I think I resolved it twice, but I resolved Nib every single time. Drew double Nib against my round 2 Metadomium. This card by itself does not do anything to their board. They just kind of laugh at you and just keep playing. It was kind of sad. And then the last monster, which is a pseudo brick as well. I'm playing the Devicer package with the 3 gates. This card will win you in time. I've actually used it to win in time.
So of all the sub engines that I see people try, is this the best one, do you think?
It is. It's kind of bricky, but if it resolves, it deals with people just go finger pass. This deals with it if they do nothing and you're going into time and say your turn 1, that's it. This card will win you in time.
And how exactly against Fenrir? It just gets rid of
So it just summons him. This guy gives the effect of the DDD over him to just target a card on the field, spin back this, and then pop it.
So you get rid of him quickly.
It just gets rid of him on the spot. If they just try to do Fenrir control pass, this just deals with Fenrir on the spot.
Nice.
And then gaining life points in time is actually really funny because, hey, when in time gets called, oh, bounces back, gain 1,000 life, enemy phase, pass, game.
Yeah.
Yep. On to the rest of the spells. Prison, self-explanatory, searches your entire archetype. It is not searchable through its own archetype, but it also floats like the rest, but it can search monsters and your traps. And cards inside. I am playing 2 Thrust and 3 targets for it, which apparently I still have one on the floor, but I'm also playing this.
And talent.
The talents, and then 1 other target. I must have fell. I'll figure it out later. But main deck Feather Duster. That way you don't lose to like blowout, flip, floodgate, top deck, and then just kind of go off from there. Thrust. I Did not draw it a single time today. Like,
You don't know if it's good or not.
I don't know if it's good or not, apparently.
It's like, shit, I don't even
Big
know.
sad me, I cry.
Right.
That's it for that. And then the last 2 cards, Prosperity at 2. I hate this card at 3. I hate this card in general in this deck. So many of my extra deck cards are so.
But you kind of got to play it.
You
in
gotta
some
play.
decks.
You gotta be consistent. You gotta see cards.
Yeah.
And I can never see myself playing it at 3. And then on to the traps. There's 9 traps in total, but the last 3 are literally just the Unchained traps. These cards are bonkers. They read as simple as, but when you get down to it, they do so much. This thing floats from hand or grave, non-targeting, so they can't even DD Crow your targets. And this just target 1, pop 1, pop 1. It's so easy to play around some effects with these because this just pop them all and then just kind of go, and then you can leave your opponent on like some effects. I remember someone talents me once to take, and I just pop. Like talents effect to take, pop. I'll just pop my board, that way you have nothing to take.
So I'm going to get out ahead of you.
Oh yeah. And you do, because at the resolution, bam, cards float.
Right.
That's the main deck, 42 cards. I do not like this deck at 40. It sucks at 40. I feel like you have to play over 40.
Because you want to grind a little bit.
You want to grind a little bit, and you don't want to see those really bad one-offs, because sometimes it hurts your feelings really bad. On to the extras. I feel like it's a little standard, but whatever. 2 Yama, card stupid. Card says search your deck for any fiend from hand or grave. So this plays under draw as well. It also says when a card you control, period, doesn't matter what it is destroyed by battle or by card effect, banish it for cost, just special a fiend from grave. Just special a fiend, don't matter. Then you can pop a card. I did have an instance where that pop a card, it's a then, so you don't have to. But I did have an instance where I could have done that and it would have put me even farther ahead, but I forgot. But I was okay as it was. I would have been 3 cards ahead, but instead I was only 1, but that's all I needed. I am unironically playing 3 dog. I can take one out for whatever, but I don't know what, and I do like having the 3rd because it enables you to grind games a lot harder and a lot more efficiently with 3. Just feels better for me in my opinion. And then floating cards back to your hand is always good. Best card in the game.
Yeah, that card.
Best card in the game. This card is so stupid.
The honorary Unchained, too. You're right.
This is a dark, so you can just make it off rage. Oh,
Yeah.
you special? Bap, bap.
That's
It's
dumb.
so dumb. So dumb. This card might as well have been a custom card for Unchained.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stupid. So dumb.
Seriously.
Yeah. And then the last card, Murkwrecker, I made it once in the finals for the Winamat, but I literally just did it to get the angel, the Destiny Hero angel it gave me off the field, so I can resolve my spells. On the link 3s, I'm playing 1 Unicorn. I almost never make it. And then Anguish. Anguish does a similar-esque thing to Rage, but it's your turn target, but it does
You
float.
only need 1 of him, right?
You only need 1. Cards, whatever.
Yeah.
It's okay. And then I am playing 1 copy of Abomination. Never made it today. You don't normally need it. Situations will come up where you will want it, but most of the time I'm just popping out of my deck. It's still a good card. It's a 1 for 2 on every type of destruction you do. So you
Just odds are you're getting ahead of him with advantage
Yep.
before you ever get there. I got you.
Yep. And then the absolute MVP of the deck that I've made so many times today. This is literally the 2nd best card in this deck and in this game. This card is so insane. I've outed so many towers today with this. I outed Avermaxes with this. Outed a big fat towers with it. This is my favorite card of the whole deck. Love this card to pieces. I will marry her. And then onto the last 4 cards, Exceeds, the Visor King. This is the card that enables the main deck one. His effect itself never comes up, but you gain the effect from the pop from the Requiem to just pop a card. That's all it does. And then you can just turn him into a free Zeus when you battle. The next best card, Caesar. He's just your warning on legs. He floats a dark contract when he leaves the field, which is really good. So that guarantees you follow.
And that can get you into another one, technically. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I play 2, because it's super easy to just get into a second one. And
Not everybody does that. I see it, but as a trend, but not everybody does that. And I'm like, I get why you
I
do
recommend you should. I recommend always doing it at 2 because it's so easy.
What about another rank 6? There wouldn't be one better than that, probably.
No, because most of the time you're fiend locked.
My Maggie girl, maybe. You know, he's like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
She's too awkward. And then last card, Zeus. I actually made it today, which was funny. I managed to make this first, then fiend lock myself, which is fun. So, and it was just kind of chill. That's it for the standard 15. Onto my side, this is my side. I do things my own way. The only card I feel is super standard. There's only a couple. Triple Droll. Triple Lance. I don't like getting evenly. But I did use this in the finals against Austin. He goes, effect send Mally on res chain.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was funny. His eyes got really wide. Triple Cosmic. Card's stupid. It's great. I don't think there's a matchup this is bad. Armin tried to summon limit me, beep, and then just OTK'd and killed him. Designator, this is just another thrust talents.
Yeah.
2 barrier, and then 3 gas. That's all it is, and you just go. Everything goes.
Well, shout out to you, bro. You know, I know you love that deck, so I know
do.
you love smacking people up with it.
Oh
so.
yeah, I've loved this deck since the day it came out.
Hey, bro.
I regretted getting rid of it when I did, but luckily I managed to pick it back up.
Hey, well, you won something with it today, bro. Shout out to this mat though. That is pretty sick. So this is like the back of his head and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's like the back of his head right there, and then bang.
That's cool.
And then,
That's a cool looking mat.
I think I know who this is, but I could be wrong. I didn't watch all this anime.
We'll just say it's Kaiba for the video.
Con man. Come on, man. Trading cards on motorcycles. What are we?
We're fake ass metaphors. That's what we are.
Exactly.
We're out. All right, bro. Appreciate it.